You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? And I'm glad to have you here today as we get on with another day, another part of our week of getting what we want in our life, living life the way we want to. I genuinely, my whole life has been spent. I used to think it was just to have fun every day. Now I know what it is. It's to get out of bed every single day, to have a really great day, depending on what, I just want to feel good about the day. Come home, go to bed, have great dreams, get up, do it again. That's as simple as it gets. But man, it is complex to get there, isn't it? But I do it most days, not every day, but most days. It's pretty cool. It's the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Come along for the ride, because life begins when you move, and then life will get in the way. So stop letting life get in the way. How do you do it? You come to this show, we figure out a few things that will help us shift our mindset, give us a couple tools to get us through it. We stand up, we take a step, and we repeat until we get what we want. Now, why do we do that? Because it's easier. And how long do we do it? I mean, people say this all the time to me. Scott, you say, stand up, take a step, repeat. Been doing it for a while. How long do I have to keep going? Until you get what you want, right? Why would you ever stop? Why would you let somebody do that to you? But how long? Well, it depends. If you only have one thing to do, you stand up, take a step, repeat, get that one thing, and just keep that one thing. Keep going, going, going. What if you have 10,000 things to do like I do? Well, you got to keep standing up. What happens when I can't stand up? Take a break, sleep in, then do it again. That's all there is to it. Scott Logic on full display right now. Pure common sense in your face today, and I'm glad to have you here. My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Locked in the studio doing my thing now at 4,522 episodes of the Daily Boost. There actually are more than that, but these are the official ones that have been publicly published. There have been a whole lot more that have been published privately over the years. I don't even keep track of them anymore. If I think back on time, I wish I had kept better books, but come here, real close. Can I share something with you? You know, I never thought I would get to, well, the goal was to get to 5,000 episodes. That was always the goal. But when I started, we didn't have Evernote. We didn't have all these cool computer things. It was that long ago we did this thing. We had stuff, obviously, but not great stuff. I used to do all my show prep on a legal pad. I would write 5 legal pad notes of what I was going to do. I would do my shows and take them, rip them up, and throw them in the garbage. Oh, so the first 4 or 5 years, it just disappeared. They're recorded, but the written stuff is not there anymore. Anyway, good to have you here today. Let's get into this. Let's talk about goals. Goals are a never-ending thing. It's kind of personal development 101. I believe goals are the heartbeat of your life. I really do believe that. Goals, you'll meander without a direction if you don't have goals. If I go deeper than that, I think goals are how we kind of manifest our values in life, how we manifest our dreams. Who we are on the inside, what we hold as important to us the goals help us get there. A lot of people will set goals that don't mean anything to them. They don't mean anything on a personal value level to them. And that's okay if you have like a simple thing you want to get done. But ultimately, if you want to be really satisfied and happy, your goals need to come from the inside out. But it gets bigger than that.
Plan B is a backup birth control option that's there for you when things don't go according to plan. It specifically works after unprotected sex and before pregnancy occurs by temporarily delaying ovulation. Plan B is available nationwide at all major retailers and through delivery apps like DoorDash. No ID, prescription, or age requirement. It's the #1 OBGYN recommended brand of emergency contraception, and it won't impact your future fertility. That's freedom to be. Use as directed.
Again, I think goals are good. Well, here's what happens with the goals. And I'll tell you what I believe in more here in just a minute or two. And what really drives me. It took me a lot of years to kind of verbalize this, to go counterculture against what a lot of the personal development folks talk about. But I just never got it. It didn't work for me. Other things did. Goals are good. Let's leave it at that. But what happens when you miss your goal, which happens a lot? Right? Let's just be honest with it. The elephant in the room, I set goals, but I don't achieve them. How many times have you written a whole bunch of goals? Maybe it's the first of the year. Maybe it's somewhere between Christmas and New Year's. You're wiping out the stash of wine you bought for Christmas, and you're writing your goals one day. Got your document up, your Word doc, your whatever, however you do it. It's up there, and then you put it away on January 1st, and you don't see it for 5 years. And you go look at it, and you go, okay, some of those happened automatically, and some didn't happen. I missed them, right? That's just the way it is. But what happens when you miss your goal? You might want to give up, right? In some cases. But it's not the end of the world when you miss your goal. Missing a deadline doesn't mean you've missed your goal. So missing a goal means one thing. It means that you're using a particular result to define your achievement. That's it. So I tend to do things a little bit differently. I tend to use outcome-based goal setting. If you hear people talk about that before, it's been going around for a long time, and that's kind of how it is. Now, when I think about outcome-based, meaning this is what I want to accomplish, there may not be a deadline attached to it, because lots of times we miss deadlines. If we're time-based, we miss that sometimes. But when we know what we want to get, even if it takes us 5 years to get there, and we just keep going after it, then we can make it happen. Then we're happy. Now, sometimes a goal will have a very specific how and a very specific when. There is nothing more powerful than attaching a deadline. Success loves speed. You put a deadline on something and force yourself to do it, it's going to happen. But sometimes it doesn't, does it? What do you do when you miss that deadline and that goal fails? Something happens, something gets in your way, life gets in the way, you didn't accomplish your goal. It happens to me all the time. All the time. It's amazing that sometimes the goals, when my goal, the big thing that I had in my mind that I wanted to happen at a specific time, doesn't happen, I don't get upset. I'm like, it'll happen eventually. Years ago, I was hired to direct a movie. When I was back in the TV and the film movie days, hired to direct it, brought on board, went through the whole process. It was kind of cool. It was in Orlando, was very much into the film and TV scene. I was into the thing and went to all the parties and had a great time. And one day somebody came to me and they said, hey, so what happens? We got this goal to make this movie. What happens if it doesn't happen? I said, well, first off, I'd love the experience. I've already imagined it happening. It's already happened in my mind. It's okay. If it doesn't happen, no big deal. But we can make it happen. It just might take 10 years. Not a big deal. Outcome-based. And in that case, that scenario I just told you, sometimes it's take 10 years to go get it done. Other times it's, hey, I already imagined it. It's already there. You know that's how your brain works, right? Sometimes you don't accomplish your goals, and the reason you don't is because you've already imagined it so well that your brain's done all the work. It already believes it. It's already happened. You don't have to do the work to get it done. That makes sense to you? Okay, so we have goals. Goals drive you. They are the heartbeat of your life. I believe the goals are something you do when you align your goals with what you would like to do, with what you are, what you want to get done. The most important things in your life you want to happen, with every action you took, aligned yourself to making that happen. Man, that's a good life. And we do miss goals. Sometimes we crash and burn. It happens. Oh my God, I give up. But if we think outcome-based, then suddenly we're like, okay, whatever. I gave up. Let's keep going. Let's go after it until we get it. Let's keep going. And those of you who've been with me for a long time know full well that I have run after goals for years and years and years and years, and I'm still running after goals I started 20 years ago. Doesn't matter. I'm getting them. The outcome is there. But is there a better way to think about goals? Yeah. The fuel to your fire. I tend to think of goals as fueling my purpose. I know my purpose. I know what I should be doing. I know why I'm on this planet. And every single thing I do, every goal I set needs to fuel that. And if it doesn't fuel that, if it doesn't move me closer to being the person I know I need to be and want to be, if it doesn't do that, then I have zero interest in doing it. So I don't worry about goals so much. I don't even worry about the outcome-based stuff. It's, to me, if it has to be done on a certain time, then okay, fine, we'll put a deadline on it and get it done. But the bigger question to me is it fueling my purpose? And if it fuels my purpose, time doesn't matter. It just gets done. I'm just in the middle of it, doing it, knowing full well that it fuels me to the next thing, that fuels me to the next thing, that fuels me to the next thing. So when you're setting goals, ask that question in the beginning. Is it fueling my purpose in life? And if you don't know your purpose, remember Scott Logic, rule number 1. If you don't know your purpose is to find your purpose. Don't freak out about it. Just explore the possibilities until you get what you want. Make sure everything fuels your purpose in life, and you'll be a happy, happy, happy person every single day to the day you're not here. I think you'll be happy then too. All right. Tomorrow we're going to visit Zig Ziglar. If you're a youngin' and you don't remember Zig Ziglar, man, need to get to know Zig's work. It's awesome stuff. He passed away a few years back, but his stuff is still out there. And if you're like me and you grew up in the world of Zig prior to Tony Robbins and all those guys, Zig was the person who made you get out the door, made you make sales calls, made you follow up, made you do all those things that you knew you had to do to get it done. And tomorrow I'll bring you one of his biggest pieces of work that has affected me in a big way. We'll share that tomorrow and more as we carry on with the week. You join me at Facebook. That's where I am hanging out right now. That's where you can communicate with me. It's a private group. Join that group, Daily Boost Podcast /Facebook. Answer my couple of simple questions. You come on in and say hi. See you tomorrow here on the Daily Boost.